Alright, gentlemen, today we will begin with our day one routes. There are 3 routes that will be included in this, and we'll begin discussing them here on the next slide. Our day one route progressions will include first the hitch read, second Viper, and third the Thunder concept. Okay, the first route that we'll look at today will be our hitch read. With our hitch read, what we'll get from the Z will be a hitch or a vertical, third outside step, inside turn on the hitch, or if we have the vertical, then without the inside turn, he continues that route in a vertical like Viper. For the X, the same thing, third outside step and a turn to the inside, or a vertical route from him as well. The H will have the hitch, third outside step, inside turn. All inside turns you'll notice except for the Y. The Y will have an outside turn. So third inside step, turn to the outside, looking to post up the defender that may be closest to him. So this is what our hitch read will look like out of Barron's formation. The next route that we'll be looking at will be our Vipers. '90 Viper. Now for '90 Viper, it's a much easier concept. If we're in Barron's again, the Z is working vertical, keeping the numbers as his landmark, leaving space for the ball to be delivered between himself and the sideline. This is important that he maintains his landmark so that there's room to catch the ball away from the defender. The same applies on the other side with the X, keeping your route up the numbers, leaving room for the ball to be delivered. For the H and the Y, we're going to use the hash marks as our landmark, working up the hash in our Viper concept. So there it is, 4 verticals, '90 Viper. If in a different formation, all receivers that are exposed from the formation will be running vertical routes. And with our Thunder concept, again, you can see we're in Barron's right. In Thunder, which is a Y under route, the Y will replace the defensive lineman. So his route will be run right across the heels of the D lineman where they started, assuming a slight push-up field. He will clear the formation just above where their heels were. The inside receiver from the other side has the over, 5 outside steps, vertical push, and then across the formation. Now, his route will be dependent much more on depth and the alignment of the safeties, but we're looking for 5 outside steps, vertical push, and then a slide across the formation. I may have routed this a little deeper than it needed to be. Let's see if we can adjust that. Okay. So he's really going to be at 10 to 12 yards. Now from the outsides we have post routes from each the X and the Z. 7 outside steps, 45-degree angle. 7 outside steps, 45-degree angle. So we've placed the safeties in conflict here, and we've got a rub route with the Y that should allow us to have open receivers in several locations. These are all multiple coverage beaters and allow us to be in position to make plays regardless of the coverage of the defense. So our thunder concept, again, Y under, H over, X and Z are both running posts. And just to reiterate the route progression, 7 outside steps here, 7 outside steps for the X also, 5th outside for the H, and the Y will be aligned at the heels of the D line. Okay, so that completes our day 1 route installation. Please take a look at this and be ready to go for tomorrow.